Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am trying to set this table up so that you are able to see everything. And hopefully that does work. Pouring before midnight. I've already mixed my paints. This was a canvas that I had done previously, or I was experimenting. I went to a couple of days ago, and I was looking for a bargain on the pouring medium, and I ended up with the Artist Loft pouring medium, 16.9 fluid ounces. And of course, if you guys know me, you know that I did use coupons, right? Absolutely. And so you are able to use coupons for Michael's and for other like stores in the area. And so that did a really decent bargain. But I just happened right next to the pouring medium, I ran into this. This is by Artist Loft as well, and it is silicone oil. Okay, and it was $4. It was $4. Okay, $4. So I have mixed all of my paints. On the canvas earlier, I tried the silicone oil and look, guys, it's really good. I'm going to add a couple of drops. I'm going to do a couple of pours tonight. This one before midnight. We are in the middle of a thunderstorm. And I do realize that you cannot see the entire canvas, but I will work on that so that you see the entire picture. Okay. My main thing tonight is to get the first pour onto YouTube and see how well that works with my new Logitech C930. Is an Echo webcam. I do have it attached to my Toshiba laptop. And I also want to see how the sound is, as well as the light. So I did turn it up, not down, I turned it up so that I don't have the cold air blowing onto the canvas because it is overhead while I am pouring. Okay, this is actually not my first pour. I have been doing quite a few pours throughout the summer. It was an all-girls summer for girls ages 7 through 13. What a summer, guys. Let me tell you. Those little girls. We did everything. We had our own little nursery going outside. Let me show you. And my granddaughter chose this. It's called Grandpa Ott's Morning Glories. Well, see, it's just beautiful. Purple is really not my color, okay? But I did. It's $2.49, and I think it was 50% off of that. They're annual, and I thought annual meant that they come back next year. I did not read clearly. That is as a climber. Okay, I'm not sure how you could see that. But this is a climber. I didn't read that. And we waited out. We also planted the bulbs for elephant ears. And we just had a good old time, guys. But I'll show you that in a couple of more videos. So you can see that this thing is standing 15 feet tall and still growing. Because I know what one is now. So I'm going to do lazy here. I'm going to sit here on my sofa and pour on this canvas tonight. But I do, as I was saying about this, this right here is super good. Before I was using the coconut milk and I believe it was WD-40 and the such, right? Wasn't as good as this. So I'm going to put some in the red that I've made off camera. And I'm only wanting to put a drop because this stuff is no joke. I'm only going to put a drop. Well, two. I'm going to put a drop or two in the white. Just 2 drops because this stuff is something else. Okay, it's awesome. And when I say something else, I mean it is awesome. So for this pour, I'm going to do 3 colors. I'm going to do red, which is apple red from Apple Barrel, right? Crimson red, and I'm going to do the black. Okay, and we're going to use some golds and coppers. This is my black. And so we're just doing, it's running like this. Okay, as I said, I had already previously made these. And we're going to do it on a black background. Okay, black background. And I did find some beautiful coppers. This beautiful copper. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful copper. Beautiful coppers. And a rose gold. That's similar, really, to me, is similar to the copper. It's darker. It's a rose. But it's very beautiful. And, you know, these are thick. Very thick. Even with the medium. It's very thick. So, yeah. All right. So now I'm going to pour the background. I've already stirred up the silicone. Okay, I've stirred up the silicones. And I want the black background. Maybe I should have gotten some sleep. I can't even say black background. And then I'm going to do a layer pour in 2 cups. All right. If I remove the cones that I have, so I don't have the wobble. We will wobble, but they don't fall down. Right. And I should probably use my stick pins. How about that? Let's just do that. So, well, these aren't easy. I've never used these before, by the way, guys. And it's not that easy. Since I put one here, I definitely know to keep it level. I need to put one here. So I'll get a baby mallet. Is there such thing as baby mallet to go tap, tap? And if the power goes off, it's because there is a storm. But everyone is asleep and I probably should be asleep. I probably should, but I've been wanting to paint all week, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint. Well, we know this is softwood, guys. Absolutely not softwood. This canvas came from Hobby Lobby. This is fine artist. And let's see how that works. I am a stickler for putting things back where you got them from. I'm going to cross in front of the camera so I can monitor what we are doing. What you are seeing. Okay. Now I did add all 4 pins. Well, actually 6 because I stuck one in the middle. We're going to put this puppy down and see if it's level. And I'm just going to eyeball it to make sure that it's level. Okay. And I keep these handy. Because they do come in handy for wiping off the canvas. Even if you do a full scrape of the canvas, it really does work well. I have no idea where that came from, but it's gone. Bye-bye. All right. All right. And so now we're going to begin with the 3 cup. I said 2 cups, but maybe I'll do 3. 3 cup pour. I definitely know that I'm going to do black, but I think the first round to be the red. Okay. So the red, I have a good consistency. Okay. Just want to make sure you guys can see everything. Okay. Make the first one red. And then the next one, I believe I'm going to put just the gold. Stir them up a bit because I made these a few hours earlier. And there's something about the acrylics, the metallic acrylics. They sit a while, they get kind of thick. But this is going to be good. I'm going to try it anyways. So I'm going to tilt pour. Eyeball that one as well. And I want to put just a tad bit of white between the gold and the rust. Okay. I'm going to use the darker rose copper. I'm going to give it a stir. Because I did put the silicone in here as well. Now, keep in mind that I am experimenting with this silicone, with these huge cups. Okay, first, right, give me the look that I am looking for. I'm also going to add a little navy blue, also from Apple Barrel. Isn't that a beautiful blue? That is so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay. Back with the golds in the coppers. Now, this copper I didn't use. It's just plain copper. Then I am going to come in with the gold. Okay. And I said a little leaven's a whole lot. I may be excited because I use a lot, made up a lot of paint. And of course, I don't want to pour it into a container. So I want to use it all, and I do have another canvas to use. Going back to the rose copper, we're going to top it off with a little black. Okay. So we have that done, and now let's top it off with a little black. Just a tad bit. Boop. A bit here as well. Boop. All right. So now that we have our cups done, I'm going to move them to the side for a moment while we pour our background here. Down to the side. And use this here. And guys, I clearly did not put those push pins down good enough. I do believe that I applied it. Okay. All right, and so we're going to begin to spread the paint. I do have a spatula. I'm just not wanting to pull it out. It's packed up. I have plenty of black paint, so we're good. Now, I'm just as anxious. And I see this done all the time, and I'm like, why are you doing that? But I'm going to tell you, you get excited and you just really want to get the paint onto the canvas. So I'm going to use my extra gloves. I got these gloves for free when we went to a crab house. And all of the gloves that were left, they were going to throw them away. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Renew, reuse, recycle. Recycle, renew, reuse. These haven't been used, but I kept them from being tossed away. Now, what I can do now is I can just get this paint all over here, and I'll still have my regular gloves free from paint. And see, look at there, paint, paint, paint. So everyone is asleep. They don't know that I am up down here pushing paint with 2 sets of gloves. So someone just may pop out. I hear someone now. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was not my granddaughter. It is a weekend. And she can stay up and look at TV. It's Friday. But I don't let her do that. We don't let her do that on Saturday night. So I just get her ready for Sunday and Monday. She loves painting too. I'll show you some of her paints. The all-girl summer we had was super nice. It was her friends. It was her church friends. It was her neighbors. We did a lot of things. We planted plants. We painted. We colored. We did some experiments that were really fun. And the thing about this is that with these gloves, there is a messy side. They're kind of messy because they're not fitted. They are not fitted. So, all right. So now all the sides are done. And as I said, they're not fitted. That's what makes them messy. However, what I wanted to do was to protect the other gloves, the fitted ones, and I did that. This one now is perfect for the trash. Okay. This one, however, is good and clean. All right. So first, wet nap being used. I want to wipe up some of the black paint that the gloves put over here. And again, I told you guys I recycle everything I can. Don't know if that's good or bad, but I do. So these are bags, shopping bags, and I simply open them. I just simply open them up And I doubled them because, you know, the bags have those air holes in them. They have the air holes, and those air holes have to be covered. So I kind of double and triple them. But at the end of the day, I don't feel bad about throwing them away because I've gotten pretty daggone good use out of them. All right. So now I want to torch. I want to torch. Get any air bubbles out. And you know this thing here is a trip. It's going to make me get my one unpacked. There we go. Okay. Okay, and so now I'm going to just do a little tilt. Do a little tilt. All right, then lay it back down. I'm just adding a little bit where I can see the canvas. I have looked at so many YouTube videos and I love them all. These ladies really do an awesome job with YouTube videos. One wants to take me under their wing. I'd appreciate it. Because I do enjoy painting. So I will show you what I do. As far as mixing the paint, I did 1 part paint, 2 parts medium, and 1.5 parts of Floetrol. I also use 2 drops of the Silicone by Artist Loft, which is so affordable, guys. That is just affordable. And had I not gotten other things, I could have used coupon on literally everything. Okay, so now we are ready for the pour. Now, I watched so many YouTube videos on pouring. I love it, right? I sit it up on my TV and I let it lullaby me to sleep. I watch it on the phone. I watch it on the television. I watch it in the car waiting for my granddaughter to get out of school, which I sit there for about an hour. I also watch it when I'm waiting for her to get out of Kumon. Okay? And I learned a lot by watching people do what they do. So with that said, you take things that you see and you will add what you do into what you've seen done, how you would like to do it, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, I can see some cells going on in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a flip. And I am going to do a flip. And I am going to do a flip. And I can see, look at there. Oh my good gracious, look at the cells. I haven't even Look. So everything. So I can truly say the testing I've done has not compared to what you see right now, what I'm seeing right now. I see the golds. I see the gold inside the copper and the red inside of the gold. I'm seeing the blues and the blacks mixed together. Um, Actually, the red looks like a hot pink, and that's a little galactic. So not as galactic as I would like. And I could probably honestly say from this that I only need 1 drop of this silicone oil. Um, it doesn't say it's 100%. Says silicone oil. It's 100, yeah, there it is. 100% pure silicone, transparent, low viscosity, non-toxic, odorless. Guys, really, Artist Loft. They're the bomb biggity. They are the bomb biggity. Bomb biggity. Came with a dropper. So as I'm sitting here, I'm almost afraid to lift my cups up. I believe I will start with this one, then this one, then this one. Okay? And so I'm going to lightly remove it, easily let it pop, and I'm going to slide it down here. And unlike the people I've learned from, I love to use every drop. Renew, recycle, reuse. Huh? And oh my God, that came out beautiful. I am going to move this one around here. You can see the cup inside of the cup. It's all kind of action going on in there. Okay. And I can see this is already beginning to run off before I can even tilt. My word. Oh my God, if you could see the inside of these cups. I don't know if you could see what I could see, but oh my goodness, that's beautiful round reds and the blues. So now with these cups, now I will not be using them again. So they will go into the garbage. Okay. Okay. I am not liking this, so it's probably going to be a runoff. And I hate that because I love that. Okay. That's running off there. So I'm going to first tilt to this side. This side here. All right. I'm going back. Time now I'm going to come back and bring it down this way. And so what is happening is that the cells are super, super large. Okay. Take it back down. I don't want to lose the beauty of the cells. So I'm going to take it on over here. Let it slide. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get that edge. There you go. And I want to bring it on back down. The gold is absolutely beautiful. Come, 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 come. Come. Don't lose, don't lose, don't lose. Come on back around, come on back around. Come, 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 come. Well, what I hate here is that maybe I had a little bit too much paint. And what so many people have said before about using silicone. Okay, when you're using silicone, yes, you do get the super, super duper, 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 super cells. Okay, but in getting those cells, and oh my God, this runoff here is beautiful. In getting those super duper cells, and you add that silicone along with the medium and the Floetrol, well, the cells are humongous. This is beautiful, but I would have preferred to have smaller cells. So I've already mixed all of the paint with the Floetrol, the medium, and the silicone. But now from this, which is beautiful, don't get me wrong, it's just like the cells are humongous. I see divots, okay? And the divots are from the silicone. Beautiful, though. I could have used a little more white because that's beautiful, right? And just run off. I have a little monster face over here. But anyway, alien face. This is beautiful. So now what I'm going to do here is I am going to wait a few minutes and see how this goes. There's a lot of paint and all of the colors are showing. Every color that I use. Red, blue, black, gold, and copper. Red, blue, black, gold, and copper. This is gorgeous. I guess that he cuts at my age. Are you serious? All right. So this is done, guys. And I think I've broken my torch. I'm really scared to use it. Because I don't want a bunch of other cells popping up here. So I'm just going to light some will pop up. Pop any bubbles that I may have. But I think the paint is really thoroughly mixed. Thoroughly mixed. This is sort of psychedelic. So I'm going to bring you down, let you take a look. All right. Okay. See the side over there? Took one off. Maybe you can't see that. So guys, you can't see the golds and see how they're popping, but I can promise you it's beautiful. And the cells are really ginormous. Done with the first pour, and you're not able to see as I can see it. So with that said, that is our first pour. I wish you could see the golds like I could see the golds and the blues, like I can see the blues. The blacks, and the red, that gold and the black is sort of like taking over the canvas. So with that said, guys, that's the first pour, and it is before midnight. To thank you for joining me. Give it glory. First pours. It's been fun, and we will do another after midnight. So like the song, after midnight, we're gonna let the pour out. After midnight, we're gonna let the paint pour out. It seems like some of the divots, guys, did go away after I ran the torch over them, but they make super big sails. So what I'm going to do on the next pour is, well, I have to use all of this paint up, and I do have quite a bit. I have enough for, I have tons of paint left. So I do know that I have to use that up, but now I know I don't need silicone whenever I use Floetrol or pouring medium in the paints, especially the apple bottom paint. Okay, most of these paints are apple bottom with the exception of the Artist Loft. The Artist Loft. It is the Artist Loft Old Gold. Artist Loft Old Gold. The next one, Artist Loft Copper. We use the Artist Loft pouring medium. 1.5 parts Floetrol, 2 parts pouring medium. And I did experiment with the Craft Smart metallics. That's some new, and so what can I say? I went ahead and I used them. I used the Floetrol. Craft Smart. The Craft Smart Aquamarine. Craft Smart Copper. So again, guys, thank you for joining me for the Before Midnight Pour. I'm going to let you go before it is midnight. Thank you and have a great night.